What's up, Eric? How you doing?
Hey, what's up, brother? Doing great. What about you?
I'm super excited. We're here doing an international call through Europe, right? I'm in Barcelona. Where are you right now?
I'm in Germany. I'm in Germany
Nice.
right now. So you're in
Awesome.
Spain,
Yeah,
enjoying
Spain
the
and Germany. Here we go. So,
enjoying the good weather.
100%, 100%. How crazy it is that people that are listening to this right now have either pre-saved the song and
Yeah.
they're listening to this on all social platforms. It's not out as the day of the recording. It's not out yet, but by the time you will listen to this, it is out. So finally, finally the song came out. How do you feel about it?
I'm super excited. I mean, I started the idea of the track like 2 years ago. I was on the train going to an exam and I was just like messing around. And I thought it was cool. And then I don't know, I just not I didn't work on it anymore. And then I think on I don't know, a few
you,
weeks
you put it
later.
in you put it in the pile of ideas that you didn't work on.
Yes, and I a few weeks later I sent a text to a Telegram group where we are both in, and I was
Uh-huh.
like, "Yo, I have an idea. Does anybody want to work on this?" And then you texted me. I've sent it to you, and then yeah, from there on, I think we made the track. Like we had so many versions,
Oh my God.
and
So
I
this
think
track took, yeah,
after
this
one
track took
year,
over a year. We'll have to say that there's a lot of breaks because of other releases that we had, other
yes,
stuff. Like
yes,
there's songs that I started after hours and I already released.
yeah,
You
I get
know?
it. Same here. Yes,
So that's very, it's funny. It took a while, but none of us gave up, and that's why I think it's
no,
worth it
never.
right now.
Yes,
And so you were saying that first demo, I found it. I found that first demo on my computer. And I was gonna play a little snippet of it really quickly, just for the people to get a glimpse of what the
yes,
song sounded
yes,
like. So I'm gonna play. This is exciting. This is definitely exciting. So you should be hearing it right now. Hear that intro. It has different vocals.
yeah. From Splice.
We are the universe, so beautiful.
You can see the
The
chords
heaven
already.
will sing,
Some of the percussion is still there. The percussion is still
Yes,
there. I never liked that.
we'll take on the world.
And the melody idea is there.
yeah,
Yeah, enough about it. I mean, the lead sounds very thin. Obviously, it was just an idea, right?
sure.
But I mean, you
Yes.
you had a lot of the fundamentals already there, which is really cool.
I
Like
mean, you can show the drop of the first version. It's you can definitely hear that it's like butterflies.
yeah.
The
Let's
kick. I
play the
think
drum
we
really
kept the
quickly.
kick and the bass. We kind of kept like the structure of the song and all that. We just changed the
Yeah,
sounds.
100%. Let me play the drum really quickly.
We'll take
I
on the
gotta build
world.
up.
Yeah. Yeah, the melody stayed the same. I think
So
we,
that's
I think
that.
in the beginning we tried to change the melody a little bit, but in the end we just kept it, and we just kept on working on the song. And I think what's interesting to say is that we finished it, like really finished it, all the mastering. I mean, we had so many different mastering versions. We finished it this year, like after 1.5 years, and I remember last year in October,
Yeah,
uh, I was working on the
yeah.
mix, and in the end, we were both like, we worked so much on the track, but it sounds like shit. And then we changed like so many sounds again after like 1 year. But yeah, we believed in the song, and we really liked it. So that's why we kept working on it, and in the end, it worked out.
Yeah, and we didn't pressure each other. We didn't like prep quickly, so that was good. We were both had other things to
Yes,
accept it, but we
yes,
just kept on going. So
yes.
back to those first days when you sent me that demo, I already like saw what butterflies could sound like. Like when I choose to work on a demo, it's because I hear
Yeah.
the demo. Obviously, it's very rough, but if I hear the future, I hear how it will sound, and I see that being good. I'm like, let's do it. So I worked on it a little bit. I did a lot of layers and came up with like some pianos, more percussion. I added the chords
Yes.
to the drop because the drop didn't have chords. And I actually also found that demo. So let's really quickly share that as well. Why not? Why not?
Show it.
That should be it. That's it.
I mean,
You see,
that's almost the finished intro.
yeah, but then you had after that you had the idea of adding that crowd effect, and that really brought the
Yes.
song a really dope thing.
Yes.
And we literally
We're going
actually
to talk. We're going to talk about this after we showed.
yeah,
this
let's talk
version.
about it right after yeah. Yeah. Instrumental still.
Yeah, we still have this piano, all that.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of similar. I mean, it changed a lot, but the fundamentals are still there.
Yeah, exactly. The fundamentals are there.
And the chorus, huh? Yeah, yes. So that's it. Yeah. So then I sent this back to you, and what was your feeling? How did you feel?
I mean, I really liked it. We knew that, and that I think, you sent it to me in like July or something, and then I remember that we said that we needed vocals on that, and then you sent it to Bayla, I think.
Yeah, so for the singer, I've worked with Bayla in the past on 2 songs, including my last release this year called Let Your Mind Float. And she's awesome because she's really good. She's a really good writer. I would say she's an amazing singer, but what makes her stand out from the rest is that she's a really good writer, singer-songwriter as well. Shout out to Bayla. When she's watching this, she's gonna smile. and then she was like, you were usually super down to work with each other. I was like, emotional song. I think this will fit Bayla. And we sent it to her. And and I think she was down to work with us straight from the beginning. You know, she really liked the idea. We created a little group chat and we started chatting a little bit. We both really liked the idea, and she liked it. She understood it, and she just laid down the vocals on it pretty quickly. She also will have an interview with her where we will go in depth on how she made the vocals. So I won't spoil too much, but she did a good job.
Yeah, I remember you sent me the demo vocals, rough version. I was in Norway in that time. And we were going back to Germany the day you sent it to me, and I sat there with my phone like in the car, I think, for like 30 minutes, always listening to it because I love the vocals so much. I think the vocals really added a lot to the track. They are so good. I really like them. And when we had the vocals, it was really just about layering, changing sounds, and then it was about mixing.
When the vocals were there, the fundamentals were there. It was just about making it professional. And I'm really excited. I'm really excited about talking. We'll talk about this with Bayla. She can also give a lot of insights. But the vocal production for this song was very, very complex. There's a lot of layers, a lot of harmonies, a lot of that. Like I think the chorus had like 2 harmonies, but like doubles. So like 4 harmonies and then like 4 doubles. So there's like 8 layers plus the main lead. You know, like a huge sound. Like you play that cappella and you're like, whoa, you know?
Yes, exactly. And we don't only have like a lot of layers in the vocals. We have, I think, like everyone's always talking about, like 3 to 5 layers maybe in the leads, but we had like in the lead sound that plays the melody, I think we have like 15 layers or something.
Yeah, and hey, sometimes
we have so many layers that you don't even hear. We have like strings, piano, guitars, and I think you came up with the idea because you thought the lead was too progressive house, just too normal, and then we added just like all these organic sounds, and now they have just this unique touch to them.
Yes, 100%. No, yeah, the first lead was just a little too like it had the typical like fat saw waves and big saw waves, typical synth, but I wanted to make it maybe more unique, so we added some square waves. I sent you like an idea with like square waves. we didn't like both separate didn't sound too good, but together they sounded good. And then we added strings.
Yes, exactly.
And so yeah, I think it was funny because those version you sent me had like 5 layers, and I'm like, this is missing something. I created 5 more layers, and then we're like, let's add them together, 10 layers, and then we're like, let's add organic sounds, and then 10 more layers, 5 more layers of strings. Hey, but like I think also when you were mixing this thing in the beginning, you did such a great job at EQing everything, because even if there's
complex,
even if there's like 10 layers, each layer has a purpose, and if we took one layer, it lacks something, you know?
Yes, exactly. It's like there are so many layers that you don't really recognize, but you recognize if they are not there.
Exactly, yeah. So, and same for the chords. The chords also had a lot of layers, so making them nice and fat. It was very complex, and I absolutely love, because every time I hear the song, it's so melodic and so like euphoric. It makes me feel so
definitely.
good.
I love it.
Let's talk about the intro and the crowd effect thing we did.
Yes. So I had the idea to make something unique. And then I came up with the idea that we could like ask our friends to record the melody with their phones and then send it to us. And then we got, I don't know, 10, 12 different people that sent us the melody. And then I was just, like mixing everything. It was really a mess because we had to cut all the voice notes, and then we had to EQ it, and then we did research on how to do like the good crowd effect, and then balancing everything and all that. But in the end, I think it's a really unique intro. I haven't heard something like that before, and it's so cool. And all the people were so excited. They were like, "Yeah, let's do it."
Yeah,
that
and
was so cool.
When we talk about the vocal production with Bayla, we'll also mention this. Bayla also recorded herself like 20 times singing that melody. So we have in total there's like maybe like 50 takes, of 50 of that intro. So it is almost like a real crowd.
Actually, yes.
So we did do it, and we proved that sometimes you don't need the most perfect microphone and stuff for recording this stuff. You just got people with a phone, and hey, it worked out. People that weren't necessarily on tune, people that didn't maybe know how to sing.
I remember a lot of people were like, "Yeah, I'd love to, but I can't sing," and I was like, "Yeah, fuck it, like please record the melody." And in the end, it's good that we had people that don't want to be offensive, but in the end, it was good that we had people that can't sing too well, because that's like the crowd effect. You have like so many different people singing it, and like that, it sounds like a real crowd. It's really cool, really nice.
I love it. Yeah. So then once we had that, like, and we did a lot of going back and forth. I remember you sent me a mix, and then I sent you another mix back, and we just going back and forth. We had so many problems with exporting stems.
I wanted to say that.
Oh my god! Like, hey, if you can collaborate with someone on the same DAW, do it, because sometimes exporting stems can be a mess. Especially, hey, we had like almost 200 channels because of all the layers. So sending the stems was a mess. And I remember you exported them, and they sounded like pretty crap. So I changed a lot, and then I sent it back to you, and you were like, "What the hell did you do? Did you just mess the whole song?" I'm like, "Wait, that's what I got from you." Like, what? There's a huge miss, like a huge problem. But we fixed it.
And I think we spent like, I don't know, really 4, 5, 6 days just exporting every time. That was really a mess. It
was a whole mess, because you know what I had to do in the end, because we couldn't work it, and I'm sure maybe someone here expert in Ableton Logic. By the way, I use Logic, Erik used Ableton, but maybe an expert comes and tells us what we did wrong. But in the end, what I had to do was I had to export every single channel one by one. Soloing it and then exporting it 150 times.
And you can like imagine if your project is like 100. I mean, we had over 200 channels, and that's crazy. Don't work with 200 channels, but the project is so big, and like just exporting one stem takes like a few minutes. So you just sit there like 1 or 2 days and just export the stems for just, I don't know, like that was that was just insane, man.
And then
That
when we
was,
exported everything, we had to check one by one, making sure they were exported properly.
yes, yes,
You
man,
know?
yes, exactly, exactly. That was a
Oh
mess.
yeah. So yeah, there was a lot of obstacles. I'm just so glad the song's out because honestly, like a lot of other people that start collabs and have this many problems, maybe they just call it quits, you know? They just don't finish it. There's a lot of people that don't finish collabs. But we always
Yeah,
liked the idea and we kept on going. I feel like we really like, you know, it's a story that proves that if you don't give up in the end, you make it, you know?
exactly, exactly, exactly. And
I loved it. I loved
um,
it. And then
then
after that, even after we had the mix,
yeah,
mastering was also a whole nother thing. Remember?
yes, that was. We tried some mastering services
Mm-hmm.
because we were just like, yeah, let's just try it, but we weren't really satisfied, so we just did the mastering on our own, and it was way better than definitely.
Yeah, no, you did the master, right? Did you do the
Yeah.
master and I checked it? Yeah. No, in the end, it came out good. We had some problems because the drop was slightly louder than the verse. And which is, you know, it's
Yes.
very technical problems that if
Yeah.
you don't know about music, you probably don't care about. But if you're a music producer, you might find interesting. But yeah, what was the, do you remember a little bit about mastering chain? Simply?
I think I tried putting on some compression saturation, but we already had pretty good compression situation going on. So I think I just worked with like a lot of limiters. So for the
Mm-hmm.
producers, like I really like to work with like 5, 6, 7 limiters,
Oh
just
wow. And having
pushing
each
them a
limiter do
little
very
bit.
little, each
Yeah,
limiter
and
do
then
very little
yeah, and
instead of
then
one doing a lot of work.
yes, because then you can go with every limiter, you can go a little louder and then louder and then louder, and you just get a better result.
Yeah, and
And
also
I use different limiters as well.
if the
So
limiter has its own color, its own like taste to it, you know,
yes,
mixing. That's
exactly.
cool. I actually, I mean, I've heard people using two, even three, never that many, which is fun. I just learned that. I didn't know you used five limiters. That's cool. That's
No,
cool.
I always use 2 or 3, but then I don't know, I just sometimes didn't sound good, and then I just
Hmm.
pushed it a little bit and put on the next limiter, and I was just like doing whatever brings the best result, and then I figured out that a lot of limiters can
Yeah.
make
You know,
like
also what I
a
loved
huge
about
difference.
this track is it took so long to finish. We learned as producers from the beginning to the end.
Yeah,
So our knowledge in mixing and mastering, we apply to the song. And so if we would have
yeah.
finished the song in 1 month, it wouldn't sound as good as now. You
And I
know?
think that this is exactly the reason why we reworked everything, because we already had learned so much more new stuff after one
Uh-huh.
year, and that's why we were like, we need to change like all the sounds.
Yes, yes. But then finally we had that master version, super proud of it. I remember you mentioned that because our mix was very good, mastering was only really about making it louder.
Yes,
And that was
exactly.
true. That was true. We spent so much time on that mix, so much. And fun fact, actually, Eric and I had the same set, have the same headphones and have the same system with the headphones called Sonarboard. Essentially, for those that are interested, it's kind of like a program that you use that helps you balance your headphones and make sure that the sound's balanced. We both have that same program, so we were basically listening to the same mix because we were using the same
Yes,
headphones. So that was
exactly.
cool. That was a really fun thing that we had. We had a very similar headphone system. We have different speakers, but headphone wise, it was cool. And yeah, we had the master. We were so proud of it. And then by that point, I think it was like January, February 2021. And now signing the song was also a big thing because we didn't want to self. Have you ever did you ever think about self-releasing it? Because we always talked about submitting it to labels.
I think after the after all the labels where we thought they would sign it, because we got so much great feedback on the song, also from big producers. Uh, I think we were frustrated, but I released one song this year on Vega Records,
Mm-hmm.
Angels, and
Yeah.
I got good results with it. And then we were like, okay, let's send it there. I mean, it's better than self-releasing it because we will get a good amount of streams there.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then yeah, I'm happy that we found them, because
Yeah, no, and
I think
I didn't know about that. Are they a German record label by any
no,
chance?
they're from Italy
Ah,
actually.
Italy. Oh, interesting,
Yeah,
interesting. I didn't
they're
know
from
that. Yeah.
Italy.
It's cool.
Yeah.
I mean, the artwork that you will see is pretty nice, and they did all of that. They also were
Yes.
really good with like promotion work. They sent us a lot of promotion content. They were good with the
Canvas.
dates. They
Yes.
didn't make that many mistakes. I had a label in the past that misspelled the title of a song, and like this kind of stuff. So
Yes.
there's a lot of messy stuff when it comes to working with labels, and these people were pretty smooth. So
Yeah. They were fast. They were like, and on time. You don't have to take. I mean, there are labels where you have to text them, when do I get the promo content, and they just send it like few the at the time where we record this interview. It's like I think 2 or 3 days ago, so we really have like enough time to really prepare
yeah,
everything.
yeah,
And
we
that
have a
was so
whole
good.
promotion plan and stuff. So
Yes,
that's
and
dope, good
they
from them.
they also sent like the Spotify canvas and all that. So
Oh yeah, I
um
saw it. It was really cool. It was
yeah.
really cool the
I
way they
mean,
did it.
canvas are something that's really unique if you have a cool canvas, and they just
Hmm.
do it with every release. They just send you a cool canvas, so you have everything that you need, and that's so cool. They sent you previews for posting it in your feed on Instagram, but also for
Hmm.
your story. So, you have really everything that you need to
Yeah, no,
promote.
I'm
So
really,
that's
I'm
really
really happy
cool.
with Vega Records. Props to them. I might be sending some more demos to them.
Yeah.
And with that being said, I mean, July 16th was the date. We all agreed. It's a
Yes.
perfect summer festival song for those countries. Unfortunately, Spain isn't one of those, but for those countries that are slowly opening up,
Yes.
America especially. Um,
Exactly. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, it is a good
Yeah.
festival song.
Exactly.
We'll send it to a lot of DJs. Make sure that maybe we get some support because
Yeah.
it is a really dope like song for the festivals. But you know what I like? It's a really dope song that can make you dance, but it also has the melodic part and that
That's
like
it.
you can listen to it on your room just relaxing. But at the same time, you can listen to it in the festival. It has that perfect
Yeah,
mix.
exactly, exactly. It's like we really wanted to have the energy, but also the emotion in this
Hmm.
track. So that's why we have like a really powerful and full drop, but really emotional breaks.
Exactly.
Um, so yeah, that's a
Loved
good
it.
mix. And also
Awesome.
for Vega Records, I have another track coming up there, 20th of August. So this will be my third release with them, and yeah, I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, yeah. Awesome. Yeah. So with that, thank you so much for listening to this interview. Really hope that
Yes,
you enjoy
thank
this
you.
exclusive page because we have an exclusive page. We created an exclusive page on a
Yes,
website, and we wanna give the listener the best experience of the song, so they can behind the scenes. Listen to. We're gonna have some DJ sets, some behind the scenes videos. Eric can
yeah,
maybe show how we made the song. Bayla will also be there talking about his vocals. So if you're interested about the song and the behind the scenes, this
yeah,
page that will link everywhere is the perfect place to really learn more. So
yes,
yeah, thank you for
exactly,
listening.
definitely, yeah, and for all the people that pre-saved it, thanks for pre-saving the track. That means a lot to
Yeah,
us,
yes, exactly.
really.
Pre-saving is also a big thing because it helps with promotion, helps Spotify. We'll see
Yeah,
how we do. We're really excited about this. We really hope this song blows up, huh?
yeah,
or if it doesn't, at least it blows people's minds. How about that? It has to blow people's minds. I will really hope people enjoy it.
yes,
It's definitely going to
that's
be a lot of
one
fun.
of
And it was a lot of
yeah.
fun working with you, Eric, as well on the song. It was
Thank
like a
you.
dope experience.
Yes,
So, yeah.